There were 28 townhomes that were displaced, probably nearly around like 50 people or so, I would say, were being life rafted out of their townhomes.
The night of, I thought, oh, this place is done. Like, this is gonna be really hard to recover from, and it's going to take a really long time.
The car was actually tilted up one fence. It's just amazing what water can do.
County Action Restoration's main goal is to get you back to life in a normal context. So giving you a sense of, we're done.
Hey Mike, we got completely flooded last night from that tropical storm. I was going to see if the County Action Restoration team was available.
Around 4 p.m. on August 4th, the Schuylkill River flooded over and flooded our entire property until about 2 p.m. the next day.
The area manager called me up and she goes, Mike, I'm in complete disarray. We have the Schuylkill and the canal that's actually getting ready to crest, and it's going to affect multiple homes. When can you get a crew together? I basically told her, when you tell me to respond, we'll have people there.
The first day, the entire street was blocked off because it was still flooded. And I was told this is day one that County Action Restoration is going to be here. Expect to see big orange vans.
County Action was here 7 days a week, making sure they were getting done everything that they could do as fast as they could.
It definitely gave us peace of mind knowing we could trust the same people we see every day over this long process.
I think the history that my staff has had with other storms from the past has enabled them to understand what the process is. We wanted to remove the threat. Aside from removing the threat, disinfect it. And following the disinfecting process, remove what was necessary to get it to the point where it's clean. One of the things that you may or may not realize is that the Schuylkill River and Philadelphia's water system actually is the oldest system in the entire nation. The gutter system, which is the free water that actually goes through the gutters, actually is tied into the sewer system.
That absorbs right into all the building products. So what you have to do is remove that.
This is now what we call Category 3. It's a black water situation. It was a sewer loss.
Doing the job right is my priority. I mean, I don't want to do anything wrong. It just, you got to double check things and make sure it's done right.
It was very nice to rely on County Action, knowing that they had great relationships with every sort of vendor that we would have needed throughout this project. They had those amazing relationships already.
So there was an electrician involved, there was flooring involved, there was carpentry involved, a painter, a wallpaperist, a mural, 2 murals had to go up, and flooring. One of the other vendors that we brought in was Tees Professional Services. Tees basically came in and power washed the entire 20,000 square feet of outside parking space. This was overwhelming, to say the least. What was outside that ended up coming inside eventually also had to be power washed and cleaned. The fellows that were in there were having to power wash that down, extract the mud out of the crawl space, and then finally dry it. This particular job had over 30 portable dehumidifiers. There was probably in total anywhere from 100 to 150 fans at different points. And then finally there was a large desiccant dehumidifier.
The insurance company sent in a consultant. The consultant put in his own estimate that it would take 5 months to just do the reconstruction. We did the reconstruction in 2 months. And I think that's a pretty good expectation of change.
Just about every single day, County Action had one person to deal with the actual physical work of the job, and then they even had another foreman that would handle, you know, the scheduling of the job and the timing of the job and the bookkeeping of the job.
County Action was always present and nearby, so it was never something we really needed to get on the phone or send out an email for. If there was anything we needed, we could just speak to whoever was here.
And we kind of worked together. We let them know what we plan to do or want to do, and you know, they would work to help out, like communicating that to the tenants as well.
Most of the County Action, like, people knew a majority of the residents, like almost as much as we do.
Where not only are we protecting their items and their stuff, their contents, but we're also protecting them as persons who are actually, in some cases, still living here while we were doing the work.
There were times where County Action unfortunately did have to deal with disgruntled residents here, and really led that disgruntled resident in the path that they needed to calm down and feel comfortable again.
County Action Restoration provides a certain degree of service that's going to give you reassurance. Our abilities to kind of bring that empathy and bring that communication, bring that degree of desire to get you whole is our objective.